What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we're going to look at another IDW Sonic comic review. My review on Sonic IDW's issue 16, I believe. This is 16, and judging by the cover, it shows that Sonic is infected. As last issue, he was infected by the metal virus, and we don't know how we want to know how our heroes are going to survive this. And what is Eggman's plan? How is Eggman going to set this plan into motion? Let's get this started, shall we? We started off with Tango heading up on the hills with her bike. Yeah, I guess that's the fastest way to travel, I guess. As she meets up with Tails' house, and she describes it as cute. She walks in and sees Sonic in the treadmill and wants to know what the heck is going on. And I just love Tails' face expression here. He's like, wasn't expecting you, like, hi. Yeah, that's something. So Tango wants to know what's going on here. They explain everything out, knowing that Sonic is feeling okay so far after running some tests. Sonic gets to the point for Tango. Tango's even knowing that Tango's a bit confused. And so the short story is, Sonic tells Tango that Eggman was known as Mr. Tinkerer. He got his memory back, and he's going to be causing some trouble. He fought some guys, rough and tumble. They got turned into the metal virus, infected. Sonic calls them Zombots, and Sonic got infected by fighting them. So yeah, that's basically the short story. And Tango wants to know. Tango say that, are you contagious? Sonic say it was on him first, but he brushed it off. He brushed it off. And Tango wants to know if Amy was contacted to let her that she wasn't infected either. Sonic responds that he told her, and he was heading to Tails' place so she won't get infected. And nervously smiles at probably you should have let her know. Yeah, you should have let her know, Sonic. Tails' idea is to warn everyone about this metal virus or Zombots that Eggman is coming up with. And Tango remembers something why she was here to come up with them. But we'll get to learn about that as we see that Dr. Eggman and Dr. Sterling are in their secret egg base. And Dr. Sterling is once again praising Dr. Eggman. Eggman telling him the lessons of being an evil genius. And he sits on his throne, on like his own command throne. I'm looking really cool there. As they're ready to head launch with his new weapon. And it looks like a mini version of the Space Colony art combined with the Death Egg. Oh boy. And it rocket fuels with its nostrils. That's hilarious. That is really hilarious. As Eggman decides to give Dr. Sterling a tour of the place, he shows him the 7 Chaos Emeralds that Dr. Sterling gave Eggman. I still want to know how the heck Sterling was able to get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, but knowing that it was 6 months that passed during the whole war, Eggman has took over the planet, and only to lose the planet due to the events of Sonic Forces, I'm guessing he might have gotten them in those 6 months. And Eggman explains that he has the 7 Chaos Emeralds on his throne in his control room, where he sits, where they'll be with him in his control room at all times, and it also serves as a generator powering his base. Sterling is basically impressed as always, and Eggman shows him this is where the magic happens. Magic happens in a terrifying way, sadly. As Eggman shows that he's made the secret formula making the metal virus, Sterling wants to know, as he asks him to forgive him that he has run through some tests, he wants to know how did he able to make this whole batch of the metal virus so quickly. Eggman said that's the brilliance. Eggman's surprised that he made it himself, and Sterling wants to know how is it going to help how is this metal virus going to help if they're going to spread the metal virus easily. And Eggman responds in a creepy little gesture that he doesn't have to spread them. And if I watch anything of The Walking Dead, they're taking Walking Dead elements here. And I'm guessing they're gonna spread them by themselves. Eggman said the metal virus will cover the people and they will spread all over the infection. Once they become fully metal zombots, there'll be no more illness, no more hunger, and best of all, no more free will. I can say Robotnik from the Mobius universe would approve of this. Would really approve of this completely. And as Eggman's getting ready to batch up a batch of metal virus right up and ready, Sterling wants to know where he's going to drop it. Eggman said, "Isn't it obvious?" And sadly, it's the village that took him in and took care of him when he was Mr. Tinkerer. Oh no, Eggman, you cruel douchebag. And the villagers are scared. Eggman goes, "Attention all citizens of Windmill Village. It is your beloved Mr. Tinkerer," which now back is Eggman. As memory serves him well, recall him back, that he took care of him. Eggman, in his own way, says he is grateful for these villagers for taking care of him when he was a different persona. But Eggman's response for their good deeds, for taking care of him and showing mercy, that know the old saying, no good deeds goes unpunished. And he immediately drops a whole batch of the metal virus on the village. The village elder tries to save the child. Both him and the child gets hit by the metal virus, and they are completely zombots. Oh man. And the whole pool of metal virus just floods the whole town. Men, women, the little kids, they are all zombified. And it's terrifying here. This terrifying scene. The little boy is scared seeing everything in his village being turned into zombots as the mother comforts him, only to meet their fate as they're turned into zombots as well, as they're seeing their villagers just turn them into zombots. Everyone is infected. Oh boy, it was that quick. Sterling like, that was it? That was so quick. That was so fast. Eggman said, yep, pretty much. And of course, Sterling kissing up as tears literally come from this dude's eyes. He is happy to see these people get turned to the zombots, seeing these people suffering. Sterling enjoying seeing these people suffering, even though in his own words he described it as these people should appreciate this gift that Eggman has given them in their own sick, twisted way. Eggman appreciates that and gets down to business. Eggman immediately tells these people who are completely zombified, all the men, women, and children are all zombots, as they are ordered by Eggman to go and spread the virus. Oh boy, and so it begins as a zombie puts his hand on a tree and that tree becomes remember the metal virus affects organic people, animals, humans, anthropomorphics, and plant life as well. It doesn't affect robots, and it doesn't affect other objects and it doesn't affect food or other things that are made of metal. So that's a good thing. So unless you're a robot, you get a pass. But yeah, this is gonna be a problem for our heroes. Meanwhile, we get back to where we were. He lets them know that Tango tells him that Whispers is with Tango as they teaming up, and they're gonna get ready to set up to spread the word to watch out for the metal virus. And just when all they were cheery and happy, Sonic and Tango are about to high five, only to see Sonic with the metal virus shrieking his ugly face again. And Sonic, with the quick thinking, immediately stops his hand and don't make sure she doesn't touch him. And then we see this And we see this hilarious face Tangle makes as she missed the high five. That was hilarious and adorable. She says she's good from the fall. Sonic let Tails know that the metal virus is showing his ugly face again. Tails said that yeah, Sonic's speed is what's keeping it slowing down. So the more he runs faster, the more the process will slow down. But he's not fully cured. So Sonic has to keep running at high speeds in order to slow the virus down. Sonic decides that the best way to do this is to start running as he warns the guys and everyone about it. Tails is worried and tells him to wait, but Tangle tells that wow, that's a tongue twister. that not to worry. She believes in Tails that will make this cure. Tails appreciate the confidence. Sonic said that was too close and wondering how he's able to get through this. Normally, Eggman just confronts him about this new plan of his, and this is going to be difficult for our blue blur. As Sonic goes to his head, saying that he has gone through similar situations where his life is at stake all the time and always comes out on top. Also, a shout out to Sonic in the Secret Rings and Sonic Unleashed, where he was the werehog. Sonic Unleashed, where he was the werehog, and Secret of the Rings, where he was hit by the cursed arrow by Eraser Jin. So Secret of the Rings is part of the storyline, which is, I like that little shout out they did to Secret of the Rings there. So yeah, so as Sonic heads out, we see all of the Woodmill Village completely abandoned. An innocent little Flicky resting in the tree, and oh no. Yeah, the tree is completely zombie infected. And because of that little Flicky sleeping in it and not noticing it being infected, its home infected him, as the Flicky is completely zombified, a zombot now, as it flies into a city. Oh boy. Yeah, that bird's gonna infect some people now, and that's not gonna be good. Not good at all. And next time we see, the Chaotix are going to do an investigation in the next issue. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, that was it. The next issue, Team Chaotix are going to investigate and are going to get their hands full of this metal virus. And it's going to be Walking Dead, Sonic the Hedgehog style. Only difference is, it's a metal virus. People are still alive. There's still a chance to make a cure. We know Sonic and Tails are going to make a cure and see how they're going to get through this. Overall, this is going to be insane. I don't know how Sonic and his friends are going to get through this, but hey, we're just going to find out for the next issues. This is called the Metal Virus Arc, or the Walking Metal. Think of a name for this. That's related to The Walking Dead. Think of a good pun name for The Walking Dead, a reference to this. Leave it in the comments down below. What were your thoughts on this? And what do you think? What do you think of this metal virus? Is it way worse than being roboticized? I think being roboticized is much worse. The metal virus, there's a chance for it to be cured, because we know Sonic is going to be cured. Then everyone who's infected are going to be cured somehow. And how are Sonic and his friends going to get the Chaos Emeralds? Because Eggman has them in his throne room, like he's Thanos or something. Like the Chaos Emeralds are the Infinity Stones, and Thanos is Eggman or something. I'm sorry. Anywho, take care, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this review. Be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty, my friends.